Hello and welcome to your basic Python course for beginners. In this video, I'm going to give you a brief overview on what you're going to be learning this course. This is the first section. In the first section, it includes the introduction, it includes this overview, but on top of that it includes extra information on Python, how to download and install the software we're going to be using, Anaconda, as well as a how-to with the Anaconda software. We'll give you a tour through it, as well as how to create your projects. This section is more of the welcome package to give you a better idea of where to begin. In it we include the information that you as a programmer need to know about your software, as well as the language that you're going to be working with. In the next section is the bulk of the course. In section 2, from the very beginning you will learn how to write your first line of code, otherwise known as the Hello World line of code. From there you'll move on to data types and variables, learning 4 different data types and how to store them in variables. After that, we'll move on to math functions and working with variables. As we go, we'll also learn how to retrieve user input, retrieving user input being an important part of programming. From there, we'll move on to if statements and operators. Don't worry if you don't understand what an if statement or operator is, we'll learn about that when we get there. From there we move on to more advanced operators as well as nested if statements. Again, this will be covered in the video. Then we'll move on to specialized code that works with strings or text, known as text methods. From there we move on to advanced math methods, then data type converting one data type to another. The end of our lessons will conclude with loops, where we learn how to save time and code by using loops. The remainder videos include the project discussion and answer. In the project discussion, I'll tell you about the project for this course, what is required of you, as well as a few tips to help you get started. After the project discussion, we move on to project answer. The project answer is one of the ways that I'll be giving you to answer the project. Seeing as programming can be done multiple ways, I expect different answers from you as a programmer. So don't worry if your answer is different. The real purpose of sharing the answer to the project is to help students who struggle finding the way to work their program. For example, they are encountering errors or they're not sure where to continue. And at the very end of this course, I conclude on what you have learned, as well as a few extras to help you get started moving on to your advanced studies. That concludes this course overview. In the next video, I'll tell you how you can receive support if you're struggling with your programming.